All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about something that feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now. This is all about human-machine teaming, a world where AI isn't just a gadget, but a real thinking partner for a soldier on the front lines. So here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at what this new kind of partnership actually is. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of how they think together. From there, we'll see it in action, AI in modern combat. After that, we'll explore the real magic, that human-machine synergy, before diving into the really tough stuff, the risks and the rules. And finally, we'll look ahead to the future of war. Sound good? Let's jump in.
Okay, first up, the new battlefield partner. And this is a really fundamental idea to get your head around. We're talking about a massive shift in thinking, from technology being just a simple tool to it becoming a genuine collaborative teammate.
And this slide really breaks it down perfectly. You've got the old way, human plus tool. I mean, think about it. For basically all of human history, technology just made us better at what we were already doing. A chariot made a warrior faster, right? A rifle gave them more range. But the human was always in 100% direct control. But now, look at the new way, human plus partner. This isn't just a better tool. This is a technology that collaborates, learns, adapts, and can even make its own decisions. We're not talking about a better rifle anymore. We're talking about a thinking teammate right there with you. So that raises a pretty big question, right? How does a human and a machine actually think together? I mean, it's not magic. It's actually grounded in some really powerful theories that explain this synergy. Let's take a look at how it all works. Okay, the first big idea here is something called distributed cognition. And honestly, the easiest way to wrap your head around this is to think of it as, well, shared thinking. The soldier and the AI are splitting the mental workload. The AI basically becomes an external hard drive for the soldier's brain. It's sifting through immense amounts of data from drones, sensors, you name it. And what that does is it offloads a huge cognitive burden. It frees up the human to focus on what we do best, big picture strategy and making those tough, nuanced judgment calls. And that whole idea of offloading the mental work, it leads us straight into this next concept, situation awareness, or SA. For any soldier, SA is absolutely everything. It's about perceiving what's going on around you, comprehending what it all means, and then projecting what's going to happen next. This is where AI is a total game changer. It can fuse data from countless sources, way more than a human could ever track, and present it as one single coherent picture. It gives a soldier a level of understanding of the battlefield that was just, well, it was impossible before. Okay, so that's the theory, the how it works part. But what does this actually look like on the ground, in the real world? Let's shift gears and look at AI in modern combat, and really see how it's turning all that raw data into actual decisions. And wow, the applications here are incredibly broad. Look at this. Take intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, what they call ISR. An AI can scan drone footage for hours and spot a potential threat that a tired human analyst might totally miss. Or think about logistics. It's not the most glamorous part of warfare, but it's critical. An AI can optimize a complex supply chain or even predict when a vehicle is about to break down, letting you fix it before it fails in the field. It's all about making every single part of the operation smarter, faster, and way more efficient. All right, this really brings us to the absolute heart of the matter, this synergy. This isn't about human versus machine or which one is better. It's all about how they are so much better together. So, here's the key takeaway. This is the magic right here. The partnership works so well because each side brings something totally unique to the table. A human soldier. We have intuition, that gut feeling. We have ethical reasoning. We can adapt to completely new situations on the fly. And AI, it has lightning-fast data processing, unbelievable pattern recognition, and, get this, it never gets tired. So you see, this isn't about replacing the soldier. Not at all. It's about freeing them from what you could call the tyranny of data overload so they can make those uniquely human decisions, the ethical calls, the creative leaps that no machine is ever going to make. And what's really interesting is that we can actually fine-tune how deep this partnership goes. Think of it like a dial. At one setting, you have human in the loop. Here, the AI is kind of like an advisor. It lays out all the options, does the analysis, but a human makes that final critical call. Turn the dial a bit more and you get human on the loop. Now the AI is operating autonomously, doing its thing, but a human is supervising, watching over its shoulder, ready to step in at any moment. And then you have the final setting, human out of the loop. This is for very specific, well-defined tasks where machines are just plain faster than we are. Think about something like a system defending a ship from an incoming missile. A human simply can't react fast enough. That's where you let the machine take over.
Okay, but with all this incredible potential, we have to pump the brakes a little. This technology raises some really, really serious questions. We absolutely have to talk about the risks and the rules of the road for this. And this is probably the biggest question of all. Who is responsible when an autonomous system makes a mistake? Just think about that. When a system that can learn and adapt on its own gets something catastrophically wrong, who's to blame? Is it the programmer who wrote the initial code, the commander who decided to deploy it, the human operator who was supposed to be supervising? There are just no easy answers here. And believe me, that question of accountability is just the tip of the iceberg. There's the huge issue of trust. I mean, can a soldier truly rely on an AI if its decision-making process is essentially a black box they can't understand? Then you have the very real danger of automation bias, where we humans start to over-rely on the AI and, well, we stop using our own judgment. And of course, all of this leads to the biggest, most contentious debate of all: lethal autonomous weapons, or LAWS. And this is the ultimate question. Should a machine ever be given the authority to make the final decision to take a human life with no human in the loop?
So, with all those heavy questions in mind, where does this all go from here? Let's look to the horizon for a minute and try to get a glimpse of what the future of war might actually look like. What we're seeing right now is the emergence of swarm intelligence. We're talking about groups of coordinated drones, maybe hundreds of them, all acting as a single intelligent unit. It's incredible stuff. Looking to the near future, we could be seeing cognitive augmentation, AI systems that could literally enhance a soldier's own memory or focus in real time. And then, looking even further out, you have quantum AI. Quantum computing could enable a level of analysis and prediction that is, frankly, almost impossible for us to even imagine today. And this quote really just sums it all up perfectly. As technology advances, so too must our understanding of the intricate interplay between humans and machines. It's not a one-and-done deal. The tech is moving at a breakneck pace, which means our ethics, our strategies, our very understanding of what warfare is, it all has to evolve right alongside it. It's a constant process. And that really leaves us with one final profound question to think about. As these machines become more and more capable, as they shift from being simple tools to being genuine partners, what does it truly mean to be a soldier? What human qualities will become even more critical, and what tasks will we be willing to hand over to our machine teammates? That's a question we're all going to have to grapple with as we head into this brave new world.